Okay, so now we're over on the other side of the property. So this is hoop house 1. This will eventually be hoop house 2, but for right now we're using it as outdoor seating. We have, when there used to be a hoop house here before it fell over, we had the indoor watering system, and now we have this wobbler system for watering on the outside. We have had good growth in this area before when it was in the hoop house. We've had difficulties with this area when it's been out in the open. We tried last fall with our Gourmet Spring mix, which is the all-star mix, and it doesn't seem to germinate very well. The arugula right here and here has done okay, and I'm trying to see, I think these two are spinach, and it's so this is lizard spinach, and it's okay, but it's not that great. So I don't know. You can see that the mallow, if my shadow would get out of the way, the mallow is really coming through nicely, but the spinach is trying to come, and it's getting there, but it's not perfect through here. Now, we did have 3 tomato plants, and they got planted in the heat, and I mean, they got wiped out, totally dead. They were full plants, and they got watered really well when they got planted, but it wasn't enough. So here you can see what I call the spurge weed, and I don't know if that's what it is. This right here is bindweed, and we get just tons and tons of that. Usually not as much on this side of the property as we do on the other, or over in the leased area that we used to have. And then this spinach right in here is trying to come up. Canadian thistle's trying to get out of it. But you can just see the weed infusion is just crazy here. The arugula, it looks like the flea beetles are just starting to attack it here. We're supposed to get some nematodes today or tomorrow, and but you can see that the spurge is just really going to town. I tried torching part of this stuff, like over there, and it just really didn't do much. The GSM, so our Gourmet Spring mix, you can see, let's see, these may be some of them right in here, but really for the most part, like here's a really good example. Here's an area right here that there's just nothing. There's nothing going on. And I don't know if the Jang cedar is not working every once in a while, and I can't tell. Like you can just see the weeds here are just really, really bad. And not sure how to get rid of them ahead of time and then try to get the germination going, but we just really have no germination of the spring mix whatsoever in here. And it should be in this bed, this bed, this bed, this bed, and this bed. So there's 5 beds, and not one of them has anything coming up. Again, I don't think it's the seed. I mean, it's wet right here. We water it every day. The arugula came up. So anyways, that's for you guys to think about, and let me know. Let me know if there is something that, because when I run the Jang cedar, it sure, the spoke is going and everything is, the chain is moving, and it looks like it's dropping seed, and from me watching it, it looks like it's dropping seed. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it sure seems like it comes in droves like this. Like I'll just get nothing in a grouping, similar to that arugula bed that I sent you pictures of over on the other side in Hoop House 5. That had there's no germination in that bed whatsoever. It's all weeds. And so I don't know if there is something I am doing wrong with that darn jang cedar. It is such a simple thing to be working with, though. I can't imagine that I'm doing something wrong with it. You know, the spoke is on the spoke side, the chain is moving. It sure looks like seed is dropping. Yeah, I don't know. But that's this side. That's the problems we're having on this side.